Hello kids, today we are going to revise the lesson number 6, clothes we wear. Lesson number 6, clothes we wear. So turn the page and look here. It is the lesson revisation, means whole lesson given in some points. So when we revise this one, it is equal to read the whole lesson type. Means whole lessons important points given in this one small revision portion. So we must read this one. Understood, no kids? Okay. 1. Lesson revision, it is the point 1. India is vast country with a wide variety of clothes based on different religions and states. India is a vast country with a wide variety of clothes based on different religions and states. 2. Clothes are worn as per the climate of a places, the work one does and the place where one lives. Clothes are worn as per the climate of the place, the work one does and the place where one lives. Point 3 is children wear uniforms in their school. Children wear uniforms in their school. Even community helpers wear specific uniforms at their workplaces. Even community helpers wear specific uniforms at their workplaces. Number 4. Office goers wear formal clothes to work and work related to functions. Number 5. Indian villagers are commonly seen in traditional clothes like a ghagra choli, sari, dhoti, lungi and kurta pajama. Indian villagers are commonly seen in traditional clothes like a ghagra choli, sari, dhoti, lungi and kurta pajamas. Number 6. Indian men women living in a big cities. Indian men women living in a big cities and enjoying urban life wear shirts, trousers, dresses, pants and modern variations of clothes. Next, 7. We all must take good care of our clothes. We all must take good care of our clothes. Okay. It is the lesson revision. Now we are going to revise the exercise. Already we solved it one exercise. We solved the fill in the blanks, true or false, match the following. This now we are going to revise. Okay. 1. Exercise. Revision of the exercise. Number 1. State whether the following statements are true or false. We written here true, false. We are going to just revise because you have soon exam. Yes or no, kids? Okay. A. Men in villages wear dhoti, lungi and pajama. Yes, it is true. Just revise only. Men in villages wear dhoti, lungi and pajama. True. B. We should wear dirty and wrinkled clothes. Wrong. We should wear clean and neat clothes. C. It is important to wear appropriated attire at formal functions. Yes. It is important to wear appropriate attire at formal functions. Okay. Number 2. Fill in the blanks by selecting the correct options from those given in the bracket. It is the bracket and here options answers are given. We already choose and written here. Culture, light, woolen, art, clothes, warm. A. Here filled by a clothes word. Clothes, clothes, clothes reflect wide range of costumes and tradition allowed Indians. Clothes reflect a wide range of costumes and Indians traditions followed Indians. B. Light. In options, light given. Light clothes are worn during summer. Yes, light clothes worn in during summer. C. Woolen and warm. Woolen and warm clothes are worn in winter. Light clothes are worn during summer. Woolen and warm clothes are worn in winter. D. Culture and art. Culture and art of a place are reflected in its clothing. Culture and arts of a place are reflected in its clothing. Okay. Next, see number 3. Match the following columns. Already we matched it. So read again once time. A column, B column, 2 columns are there. Woolen clothes. Woolen clothes wear in winter time. Woolen clothes wear in winter time. Join woolen to winter times. B. Office staff. Office staff wear formal clothes. Office staff wear formal clothes. Festival time. Festival time, traditional clothes. Festival times we wear traditional clothes. Community helpers. Community helpers wear uniforms according to their work. Okay. Next, last question number 4. Answer the following questions. Answer the following questions. A. Why do we wear clothes? A. Why do we wear clothes? We wear clothes to protect ourselves from heat and cold. Other purposes are to suit weather, climate, occupations, occasions, art and culture. We wear clothes to protect ourselves from heat and cold. Other purposes are to suit weather, climate, occupations, occasions, art and culture. Okay. Next one, B. Next question, B. What must we remember when wearing clothes? B. What must we remember when wearing clothes? Answer. We should choose the right kind. We should choose the right kind and size of clothes to wear as per as place and occasion we are in. What must we remember when wearing clothes? Answer is we should choose the right kind and size of clothes to wear as per the place and occasion we are in. C. Question number C. List the name of the various clothes of a modern day attire. List the name of the various clothes of modern day attire. Answer. In the world of today, we wear Gagra choli, sari, dhoti, lungi, kurta pajama as traditional clothes for special occasions. We wear clothes like sherwani and blazers, etc. The last question. What type of clothing must be worn in very cold places? What type of clothing must be worn in very cold places? Answer. In very cold places, woolen clothes and sweaters should be worn. In very cold places, woolen clothes and sweaters should be worn. Here our lesson revision and exercise revision over. Clothes we wear, lesson revision, exercise revision and reading of that one, question answers over. Now we are going to revise the next lesson. Which one lesson? India, unity in diversity. Now we are going to revise the lesson number 7, India, Unity in Diversity. So turn the page. See the lesson revision. Means whole lesson revised in. Whole lesson given in some points. Short points. It is the lesson revision. Okay. Let us revise. Point 1. Festivals are happy time when friends and family get together and enjoy with fun, food and laughter. Festivals are happy times when friends and family get together and enjoy with fun, food and laughter. Point 2. India celebrates Diwali, Eid, Christmas and many other festivals with much pomp of enthusiasm. India celebrates Diwali, Dasera, Eid, Christmas, Ganesh Chaturthi, so many festivals and other festivals with much pomp and enthusiasm. Okay. Point 3. National festivals mark important events in the history of our country. National festivals mark important events in the history of our country. Point 4. Republic Day, Independence Day, Gandhi Jayanti are important Indian national festivals. Our national festivals are Republic Day, Independence Day, Gandhi Jayanti. Okay? Here kids, our lesson revision over. Now we are going to revise the exercise. So, see here, we already solved it. Now we are going to revise the exercise, only reading the exercise. State whether the following statements are true or false. We already told here it is a true, it is false, it is true, it is false. But again once time we are going to read this one, revise this one. Because we have exam, we have soon exam. A. India has a rich and varied cultural heritage. Yes, it is true. India has a rich and varied cultural heritage. True. B. Hindi in Gurumukhi script is recognized as the official language of India by the Indian Constitution. It's wrong. Hindi in Gurumukhis, no, Hindi in Devanagiris, not in Gurumukhis. So it is recognized as the official language of India by Indian Constitution. It is wrong. False. C. Almost 1200 languages are spoken across India. Wrong. D. On Independence Day, the Indian flag is hoisted at the gateway of India in Mumbai. Wrong. It is also wrong. So, next here, true or false over. Next question number 2. Fill in the blanks by selecting the correct option from those given in the bracket. It is the bracket here given options, answers. Lord Zarathustra, Eid ul Fitr, Deepavali, Zoroastrianism, official, Agairi, Dasera. These are the answers. We filled it. We are filled. When we learn the lesson, when we solve the exercise, that time we fill the all answers. Now, just revise, read. A. Out of all languages spoken in India, the Indian Constitution recognizes 22 as official. Official word is there? Yes. Official languages. Out of all languages spoken in India, the Indian Constitution recognizes 22 languages as official language. B. Christianity in place of dash, what we written here? Zoroastrianism and Judaism came to India quite late. Christianity, Zoroastrianism and Judaism came to India quite late. See, Dasera and Deepavali. Dasera and Deepavali are the festival denoting the victory of good over evil. Dasera and Deepavali are the festivals denoting the victory of good over evil. D. Muslims celebrate Eid ul Fitr. Muslims celebrate Eid ul Fitr, making the end of the holy month Ramzan. Muslims celebrate Eid ul Fitr, making the end of the holy month of Ramzan. Next one. E. Parsis visit the fire temple. Parsis visit the fire temple or Agairi to offer prayer to Lord Zarathustra. Zarathustra. Parsis visit the fire temple or Agairi to offer the prayers to Lord Zarathustra. Here fill in the blanks also over. Now match the columns. Two columns are there, column A and B. Okay, we read and join this one. Already we joined this one, but again once time we are going to join. In A column, Onam, Sankranti, Bhogli Bihu, Gudi Padwa, Pongal. These are the festivals name. And in second column, states names are there where these festivals are going to celebrate. Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Kerala, Gujarat, Assam and Punjab. Onam is celebrated in Kerala. Sankranti is celebrated in Gujarat. Bhogli Bihu is celebrated in Assam. Gudi Padwa celebrated in Maharashtra. Pongal celebrated in Tamil Nadu. And Dasera celebrated in Karnataka. Okay, this time these all different festivals are celebrated in different states. Now last question, question number 4, answer the following questions. So, read the first question. A question, name any 5 religion languages spoken in India. Name any 5 religion languages spoken in India. Devanagari, Punjabi, Kannada, Tamil and Gujarati. Devanagari, Punjabi, Kannada, Tamil, Gujarati, Marathi. Understood, my kids? These different languages are spoken in different states. B. Name the religions that have originated in India. Name the religions that have originated in India. Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism and Jainism have originated in India. Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism and Jainism have originated in India. C. Why are festivals celebrated? Why are festivals celebrated? Answer is, festivals are celebrated to bring together various communities. Art and culture also upheld by celebrating festivals. People come closer to learn and exchange their views on community living. D. Question D. What do Easter eggs signifies? Question D. What do Easter eggs signifies? Answer. Easter egg signifies a new life and a new beginning. Easter egg signifies a new life and a new beginning. Okay, last question. Why is Gandhi Jayanti also celebrated as International Day of Non-Violence? Question E. Why is Gandhi Jayanti also celebrated as the International Day of Non-Violence? Gandhi Jayanti is also celebrated as the International Day of Non-Violence because Gandhiji taught the world the essence of non-violence and the importance of freedom without weapons. Gandhi Jayanti is also celebrated as the International Day of Non-Violence because Gandhiji taught the world the essence of non-violence and the importance of freedom without weapons. Understood, kids? Here are both lessons revision over. Lesson number 6 and lesson number 7. Clothes we wear and the India unity in diversity. You read the lesson, revise the lesson revision, revise the exercise, by the question answers. Understood, no kids? Thank you for watching the video.